Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and this is currently my Watford versus Manchester United preview. And well, I did it earlier on, but I'm going to currently do it again as my audio earlier on was fucking up. But now my audio is better, guys. So anyway, Watford versus Manchester United. Manchester United travel to Vicarage Road tomorrow night, 8 o'clock kickoff against Watford. And Watford, in the last two games, Watford are in bad form, to be quite fair. They're sitting 8th in the league. I think only a couple of points behind Liverpool and under Marco Silva, I think it is, or something like that. Watford are playing quite well, to be quite fair. This season of Premier League, Watford have played 13 games, won 6, lost 4. 22 goals, 21 goals conceded, and 5 clean sheets. But Watford have had as well. So just going to give you a few statistics on that as well. So I'm going to give you a few statistics on that as well. So this is Watford Manchester United preview. So going into the game, Watford in their last two games have last time out they won comfortably at Newcastle by 3-0. Before that they beat West Ham by 2-0 as well. So 5 goals in the last two games and 2 clean sheets. Presumably their away form this season, Watford's, has been better than their home form. Their away form, Watford's, has been better than their current home form in the current process. To give you a bit of team news going into this game as well. The team news is Watford's Craig Cathcart, I think, is out till January. I think Troy Dean has had a 3-match suspension, but he's due to be back as well. I think, they've got quite a few injuries of Watford as well in the current process. And Manchester United team news, I think Bailey could be still out. He could feature, I might be wrong. Bailey, I think, still out. Jones, I think, still out. Jones, Bailey, yes, Carrick's still out with a heart problem as well in the current process. So basically, he's unlikely to feature, is Michael Carrick. We'll get into more details of the game now. But yeah, just talking basically, since the international break, Man United have had 2 wins out of 2, in the Premier League. Obviously, we suffered a defeat in the Champions League, to Basel as well, which was very, very disappointing. Last time out, we did beat Brighton by 1-0, but let's be honest, it was a scrappy affair. Manchester United were majority of that game on the back foot because Brighton were attacking very, very well. I thought Pascal Gross played well for Brighton. Shane Duffy had the chance right at the end with 4 minutes to go, and Brighton could have at least got a point out of that game. But Ashley Young, got the goal. Well, it was an own goal, hit the ball from 20 yards, got deflected, and it went into the back of the net. But win's a win. But Manchester United have got to step these forms up because City are sitting top now with an 8-point lead. So Manchester United have really, got to step it up. But obviously, before, our away form lately has been quite bad as well. We've lost back-to-back away games. Lost before the international break at Chelsea. Lost at Huddersfield 2-1 as well. So our away form has got to improve as well. We've still got the best defensive record, in the league so far this season, as we all know. But definitely, Brighton was a poor performance. Basel in the first half, good performance, very, very good. We had a lot of chance in the first half, but second half against Basel was a poor performance as well. Chelsea, poor performance at Chelsea. The Newcastle game was a very, very decent performance. After the first 20 minutes, Man United took total control of the Newcastle game. Pogba getting a goal, getting an assist. Smalling also scoring in the game as well. But yeah, we still got to step these performances up because our next 3 games, Watford Tuesday, then we go to then we go to the Emirates at the weekend, Saturday 5:30, then we go to Manchester City after that. So they are 3 big massive games, and this is going to be a real test for us because as you've seen, the big teams so far this season, we've done poor. Liverpool, we were poor, got a draw, got away with it. Chelsea, we were poor, and we've got to step up these performances as we all currently know in the process. So obviously, it's only good news is that Manchester United now have got Rojo back into action after long-term injury. We've got Zlatan back after a long-term injury. He has been playing as Zlatan, but he's yet to start in the Premier League. Zlatan? Well, he's yet to start from the start for Manchester United, but he has come on, on a few substitutions. But Obviously, reports. I think I heard that Romelu Lukaku had reportedly allegedly kicked a Brighton player at the weekend, and reportedly he did say he could miss games. He could miss the crucial games like Arsenal and Manchester City. But he said reportedly he had allegedly kicked Bong, I think the Brighton defender. But reportedly he did say no further action has been taken place, so he may not be banned for this Romelu Lukaku, in the current process. But Lukaku who has 8 goals this season for Manchester United in the Premier League. He's nearly hit a century goals now all in all competitions as Romelu Lukaku in the process. And if he does, play tomorrow, it will be his 200th appearance in the Premier League, Romelu Lukaku. But actually, after this incident, this reported incident that I never saw because I didn't watch the full game, Jose Mourinho could actually, rest Romelu Lukaku, in the current process. But Newcastle game was a decent performance. At least since the international break, we've had 2 wins in the Premier League. We've had a bad defeat against Basel, but in the Champions League, we've done really, really well in the Champions League because, we've got 12 points, won 4 out of 5 games in the Champions League. We only need a point to get to the knockouts, and, we've still got CSK Moscow to play, and we only need a point, to get into the knockouts of the Champions League, and I think Manchester United can do it. And we've scored 10 goals, in the Champions League, in the Premier League this season, where we've scored 28 goals in the Premier League. Still got the best defensive record. We only conceded 1 goal at Old Trafford, but lately our away form has not been very, very good indeed, and we've got to take responsibility for that. But as I am saying, so Lukaku could actually miss out. So I think Jose Mourinho will rotate the squad a little bit. He may go in this Watford game and, the Arsenal game and that, and the City game may go 3 at the back. He may go with a 4-3-3, Jose Mourinho. We'll have to see what happens. But for me, the 4-2-3-1 lately hasn't been working for Manchester United because some people think, it'd be better to add an extra man in midfield rather than having 2 in midfield. It would be better to add an extra man in our midfield. Wait there, guys. I'm just going to charge my laptop up. Sorry guys, just going to charge my laptop. So we're going to get a bit more details of the game, but this is going to be a tough game at Vicarage Road, guys, to be fair, because we did lose there by 3 goals to 1 last season. So basically, these next 3 games are Watford away, Arsenal away, and City at home. Basically, Manchester United need 9 points if we're still going to be in this title race, guys. And I think, we are aware of that as well, in the current process. So we're back on now. Like I said, but yeah, Watford having a decent start. They're on eighth in the table are Watford, as we all know. But yeah, the head to head, Watford have had 1 win. There's been 2 draws and three Manchester United wins as well. In the current process, Bailey and Jones may not play, so I think, the centre-back partnership, I'm going to definitely say he's going to put Lindelof there. He wasn't played much this season for United, not in the Premier League especially, I think he needs another season, to settle in now. Our summer signing from Benfica. He has been playing Champions League quite a bit as Victor Lindelof. But yeah, we'll go into it now. We're there. But yeah, going to some of the statistics of the game, Watford have lost 12 of their last 13 games against us, so we have got a good record against them in all competitions. Winning the other Premier League in the exact fixture last season 3-1, as I did mention to you earlier. The last Watford goalkeeper's clean sheet against us in a competitive fixture was Tony Cotton in a 1-0 win back in September 1986 at Victory Road. So the last time, basically, what it's saying there, the last, Watford goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet against us was in 1986, and that was Tony Cotton. We have lost our last 2 Premier League games away, as we all know, away games. We'll have lost our last 2 Premier League away games at Huddersfield and at Chelsea, as we all know, and we haven't lost 3 league games away from home since January 1996. So we haven't lost 3 successive league away games since 1996 as well. Watford 21 point tally from 13 games in their joint top flight record at this stage of the season, tied with their best ever league campaign when they finished second in 1982-83 also 21 points off 13 games. Following victories over West Ham, Newcastle in their last 2 match days, the Hornets will be looking to win 3 successive Premier League games for the first time since December 2015 as well. Jose Mourinho has won 3 of his 4 Premier League clashes against Watford, with his sides keeping the clean sheets in the process, despite taking charge of both Hull City and Watford since becoming a Premier League manager in January 2017. Marco Silva has only won 4 games, fewer the Manchester United boss Jose Mourinho in this period. Richarlison has been involved in 7 goals in his last 8 Premier League games appearances for Watford, 4 goals, 3 assists. And Romelu Lukaku could make his 200th Premier League appearance in this match. He currently, as I said earlier, he currently has 93 goals. In only 10 players have scored more goals than this in their opening 200 appearances in the competition, with Alan Shearer leading the way. And Lukaku scored 7 goals in his first 7 Premier League games Manchester United, converting 23% of his shots in 6 league appearances since then. He scored only once for the club and then converted 2% of shots. So yeah, that's a few stats to give you to this game as well. I know Lukaku, if he does, Lukaku, was fantastic early on this season. He was scoring, a £75 million signing. But before the Newcastle game, because Lukaku did score in that game. Before that game, he went 7 games without scoring a goal. Did Romelu Lukaku, and that was very disappointing to see. Martial's still on form, he's got 7 goals this season, all in all for Manchester United. Martial has made, 110 appearances, as well as and Antonio Martial as well in the current process. So it's going to be an interesting game. Manchester United it's got to be a must-win game this for Manchester United, as we all know. City, I think, who does City play tomorrow? I think City play Southampton. I think, if I'm correct, City do play Southampton as well in the current process. So if we were to lose this game, tomorrow, this would be the first time we had lost 3 away games on the trot since 1996 as well, in the current process. So yeah, that's basically mainly everything to update today. But Manchester United desperately need the win. Oh yeah, we're going to go on the prediction now. I think Jose Mourinho is going to rotate it a little bit. I'm going to go with a 4-3-3. Definitely the 4-3-3 in my opinion. I'm going to go with the 4-3-3. May go with 3 at the back, with the 3 centre backs. May go with a 3-5-2 formation. But yeah, we'll go with a 4-3-3. So I'm going to go with David De Gea in goal, Valencia at the right back, centre back partnership, Smalling, Lindelof at the back. Got to be Ashley Young, because Ashley Young's definitely been our best fullback, definitely since he's been playing regularly. Young's been the best on that left hand side, even though he's been sometimes playing as a left wing. Obviously played on the right against Liverpool. In the midfield, I'm going with a midfield 3 of Matic, Pogba, and Marian Fellaini. If he does go with the 4-3-3 and he does go with 3 in midfield, he may put Herrera alongside Matic and Pogba. But I am definitely going with Fellaini alongside Matic and Pogba, because Herrera has found game time very, very hard this season. Now he's going to definitely find it hard, game time, likes of Pogba coming back now and Fellaini coming back and all that. But I think he's going to go with Fellaini, Pogba, Matic in the midfield. On the left-hand side, Antonio Martial. On the right, Juan Mata. And up front, Marcus Rashford. And as I said earlier on, but you didn't hear me because my audio was fucking up. So my starting line predictions: De Gea, Valencia, Lindelof, Smalling, Ashley Young. Midfield, Matic, Pogba, Fellaini. On the left, Martial. On the right, Mata. Up front, Marcus Rashford as well in the current process. So if we were to lose this game tomorrow, this would be the first time we lost 3 away games since, what did it say, since 1996 as well. And it also does say that basically, the last Watford goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet against us was Tony Cotton. This was back in 1986 as well. So it's going to be an entertaining game of football. But Watford this season, they've beat the likes of, they beat Arsenal at home, didn't they? They got thumped by Manchester City at home, 6-0 did Watford. They lost obviously at Chelsea as well, did Watford. They haven't done so that good against the big teams, let's be honest. But Watford in the last couple of games have really hit form, and they're not doing so bad this season, to be fair to them. So, yeah, that's everything to do today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribing. As always, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you all later. Bye.